Today, we've got some exciting Black Friday deals for all you GLP-1 users out there. My name is Christopher Durham.
I'm Lorraine Durham.
And we are the Downsized, and this is our first, what who knows, could be annual Amazon Black Friday extravaganza. We'll have 20 plus items that we've curated that we believe will be helpful on your journey. We are Amazon affiliates. If you click through, we do get a small commission, doesn't change your price whatsoever. All the links will be in the descriptions. You can click on the description, go down there and shop the entire set. Let's start by telling you a little bit about ourselves, though, if you've never watched the channel before. So GLP-1s, why is it relevant? Why do I care about these two folks?
Why do you care about it?
I don't know.
Probably because we've lost so much weight on them and we love them. I've lost 50 pounds on compounded tirzepatide, which is the same ingredient as in Mounjaro and Zep.
And I've lost 86 pounds now on compounded tirzepatide, Zepbound, and Mounjaro. So they're all the same medication. Worked well for me across the board, and we've been doing great on it. GLP-1s have changed our lives and made us happier, healthier, the whole 9 yards. It's just crazy.
Definitely.
If you haven't already, please take a moment to like and subscribe. And we always like to give the caveat, we're not doctors, so please make sure you speak to your medical provider about your healthcare and your weight loss journey. Although we talk about our experiences, my experiences, it's not medicine.
Everyone's experience will be different. We hope you'll like and subscribe to our channel, maybe follow along on our journey, and let's get to the products. Here we have our first product, which is my favorite Fiberwell Gummies. They're sugar-free. I take 2 of these every day. I have a problem. My main side effect from GLP-1 is constipation. So I take 2 of these every day. They're sugar-free. It gives me 5 grams of fiber. I think they're really good. They're having a little treat. I put them on my desk, and so as I'm working during the day, I take 2. I have to remember not to take more than 2. But I really like them, highly recommend them, and they're on sale right now on Amazon.
So 13% off, not a bad deal.
Here are some Aloha protein bars. These are plant-based, vegan, gluten-free, paleo, low-carb, non-GMO, soy-free. So I've heard a lot about these, and I haven't tried them yet, but I want to because they're on sale, and they look like they're really tasty. 14 grams of protein, so check those out.
All right, and then if you followed along at all, one of the things that's happened with me on my GLP-1 adventure is as I've lost weight, my blood pressure has gotten better, and I've actually been able to go off of my blood pressure medicine. So a blood pressure cuff like this is a great way to do it. So this is the Eye Health Track Smart Upper Arm blood pressure. I actually check my blood pressure every day, and at 44% off, this is a great Black Friday deal at $27.99.
Mm-hmm. The Apple Watch. So I have an Apple Watch. I wear it every day. We found one that is lowest price in 30 days. I like the Apple Watch because it tracks my activity. It tracks my steps. I record my workouts, and then I can also look at it on my phone. I think Apple Watches are great. You can also get text messages on your Apple Watch. You can make calls on your Apple Watch. So I highly recommend them. I think it's been great for my journey.
Up next, pans. I know it's not sexy, but this is a great set. They're Amazon Basics, so it's a private brand pan, ceramic, non-stick. If you haven't already started to cook a little bit, I strongly encourage you to at least try. There are lots of easy things that you can make, and it really helps what you're eating. You put what you want in the food, whether it be vitamins, minerals, salt, fat, you name it. So you can really help control, and it's a great habit to build as you move forward on your adventure, really trying to build out those sustainable habits.
And they're ceramic, nonstick, right? Not Teflon. I just heard you shouldn't really cook in Teflon. These are ceramic, so they're better for you. Built protein bars. These are delicious. And they're a Black Friday deal, so they're 20% off. This is a 12-count box. You've got 15 grams of protein, 160 calories, 8 grams of sugar. Great on-the-go snack. I like these because they're chewy. You get a lot of bites. You get a lot of chews per bite, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With the protein bar. But these are tasty, and I really like them, and they're typically pretty pricey, so this is a great deal. I highly recommend these.
Another cooking thing, if you don't have an air fryer and you've never tried one, I strongly recommend. This is a great Cuisinart one. It's 47% off, so it's about $80. But these you can sit on your counter, and we use them, whether it to be to heat up the red breast chicken from Aldi or cook a piece of salmon, roast some vegetables, you name it. And it's very quick, very easy. And we use these a couple of times a week, honestly.
My friend Elaine, who really doesn't cook very much, said she made some steaks in her air fryer the other night and they came out great. I would never even think of putting a steak in there, but she said it was easy, worked out great. I also saw somebody cook apples, like chop up apples, sprinkle them with a little cinnamon, pop them in the air fryer. And what a great idea for a quick treat that is. There's just so many uses for an air fryer. So if you don't have one, this is a great deal.
Yeah, actually, this is nicer than the one we.
This is a nice one for sure, and it's a good deal. This is the Thick Crunch bar. My girls actually clued me into these. These are a great price right now. They're 25% off. There's lots of different flavors. You can do the assorted box. You can do, if you have a favorite flavor, there's a mint chocolate one that my girls particularly love. They're low in sugar, only 3 grams of sugar, gluten-free. Check these out. They're a great on-the-go snack.
If you don't know Robert Irvine, celebrity chef, Food Network star, he was on a show where he helped people fix restaurants for
I did not
a
know
number
who
of
that
years.
was.
He's
So he knows
Yeah.
about food or what?
yeah, and he has a famous story about losing weight and
Oh,
it
yeah?
works out. And
I didn't
there's a
know.
whole thing going on with
I
Robert Irvine.
didn't know who that
It's
was,
very
but now
health
I do.
conscious.
Yeah, cool.
Meal prep containers. I don't actually advocate meal prep, but I do advocate, and not that there's anything wrong with it. We just don't spend a lot of time prepping for a month or a week or whatever.
Yeah.
We do use them heavily for leftovers, though.
Yeah.
A lot of times, because now that it's just the two of us, our kids are out of the house at college, it's hard to cook for just two. So if I make a whole roast chicken or a roast beef or something,
Mhm.
we will then split the leftovers up and make lunches for ourselves in containers like this.
Yeah.
It's a great
It works
price, 34% off, really $20 there. You get them, they will go through the dishwasher, the whole 9 yards.
Mhm.
Super easy to help you manage your eating throughout
Yeah,
the week.
and we set up those leftovers like in a personal size.
Yeah.
We'll
Sure.
make one for me and one for him, and so it kinda is like a meal prep, and
Yeah.
especially if you are cooking large batch cooking, this would be great for that as well. And they're freezer safe, so you could even freeze your meals. Here's a yoga mat. I've been looking for a yoga mat. I've been using the yoga mats at the gym, and I've decided that they're really gross and I need to just bring my own. But the thing is, I just didn't want to carry it around. But this one's pretty. It's a Black Friday deal. It's 33% off. I don't know how you say that, guy, which is a yoga brand. If you know anything about yoga, which I know very little, but this one they have some other pretty colors, and it's
I think there's 10 or 12 colors.
yes. I always feel like if I like the things when I'm wearing them or when I'm looking at them when I'm working out, it will make me want to work out more and encourage me to do it. So here you go. Check it out. Here's a protein powder from Jocko. It's on a Black Friday deal, 30% off. So it's $31.49, 22 grams of protein, sugar-free with monk fruit. Packaging may vary. There's different flavors, so check it out. But great protein powder here for you to try on a great deal.
One of our favorite things, the Ninja Creamy. Not an inexpensive device, but if you've seen any of our cooking videos, there's a lot of social media around this one as well, doing protein ice creams and various other things. You can really make a delicious frozen treat, high in protein, that doesn't make you feel guilty about anything you're eating, and it's a great option.
Yeah.
We love it.
I love ice cream. It's one of those foods where I really can't have a half gallon of ice cream in the freezer because I will just overeat it. I'll just eat it till it's gone. So with this, you make the individual, you see the container there, you mix it up, you freeze these individual containers, and you have to do it a day in advance.
Yeah.
So you have to plan ahead because it has to be completely solidly 24 hours frozen before you put it into the machine to whir it up. But you can make it with almond milk, with protein powder, with Fairlife
Yeah,
milk.
no cooking involved. You just mix up the liquid and put it in there.
No cooking involved. So if you're like me and you like treats and you don't want to cook anything, this is awesome. It's well worth the money.
So I actually used this in our Thanksgiving special to make the pumpkin ice cream, which was delicious.
Yeah.
There's millions of recipes out there for it.
These are the legendary, they call them protein pastries, but I call them Pop-Tarts because that's what I grew up with, was a Pop-Tart. My mom would give us Pop-Tarts for breakfast. So
I'm sure Kellogg doesn't appreciate you calling them Pop-Tarts.
well, probably not, but it's like a Xerox machine. Like a Pop-Tart's like the name for all Pop-Tarts. So this one has 20 grams of protein. These are pricey. Okay, so this is a great deal on the Black Friday deal. It's 20% off for $21.59. There's an 8-pack of these. I've seen them in Target in a 4-pack. This is a 8-pack, so it's a little bit better deal. I think they're pretty tasty. I haven't tried this particular flavor, but I've tried a couple of the flavors, and I think they're really good. They also make like a cinnamon roll kind of pastry, but all these legendary ones, check them out. I love the 20 grams of protein and the 5 grams of net carbs, so check it out.
And then we have a magic bullet. So lots of smoothies, lots of protein shakes, you name it. This, honestly, I hate this one, but Lorraine owns these. This is the loudest. It's even more loud than it shakes the entire house when we use this thing.
It's great for
But it
your
works well.
protein shakes, your protein powders to mix it up. I also like to throw in, sometimes if I've got spinach in the refrigerator, I'll throw a handful of spinach into my smoothie. And this one, you can't even taste it. And then you're getting some extra vitamins and stuff. So I highly recommend.
And at 41% off.
It's a great deal. $29.49. Like you don't even see them this great a price. So definitely check this out. These are my all-time favorite running shoes. Okay, I have a wide foot. And it's not just because I was heavy. I think I just have a wide foot naturally. But I got this particular shoe, this exact shoe the other day, the New Balance Women's Fresh Foam 680. I've done 680s, 880s. I've done like every iteration of these until they discontinue them, and then they go on to the next thing. But this is a great deal at $79.99. I just wanted to throw this in because if you have a wide foot like me, New Balance is a great option. I've actually got some other New Balance on right now that I just wear for everyday shoes. But these are my dedicated workout shoes. I love them. So check them out.
Next, Renpho scale. So a lot of folks out there have digital scales. This is a great price for the Renpho branded one we wear ourselves every day, our personal choice. So at $20, speaks directly to your phone. You have a accurate tracking of your weights day to day, week to week. And now that we've been on this 58, 59 weeks, we have a really good trend line, and you can see exactly what's going on. The other thing, if you don't have these digital scales, that they do is it makes weight only one number in the equation.
Right.
So old school scale, you get weight. That's all. This one, you'll have water, you'll have fat content, you'll have muscle, you have all these things, BMI, all this stuff. The other data is really helpful to put things in perspective and to see trends on other things happening. I know you have emotional attachments to scales.
Yeah, I really like this scale because you can see all those other metrics. And when you think about it's just data, like your weight is just data. It doesn't define you. It doesn't tell if it's you're a good or bad person. This really helps take some emotion out of it because you see things like your body fat percent, your muscle mass, your water, your bone mass. So all those things go into your weight, and it's really satisfying, especially when you see those downward trends. You can see trends over a week or a month or a year, and I just love this scale. Highly recommend it for $20. It's an awesome deal. I'd say grab this if you don't have one already.
And what I like about this one is it comes in two sizes, so the 10.2 and the 12-inch. So if you have larger feet, or I think the weight limit changes on the 12 as well. So if you're on, check them out and make sure you're getting the right one for you. The bigger one's only another $6.
Yeah.
So 30% off, $20.99. Great deal.
We put some vitamins in here. These are a great deal. They're one a day. I've taken these before. If you're not currently taking a multivitamin, we're not a doctor, but even Weight Watchers recommends that you take a multivitamin. So get a good
And my
one.
actual doctor does.
And your actual doctor. Well, see, there you go.
And I take the men's versions of this.
Yeah. So get a good multivitamin, make it a habit. Put a plastic water bottle in your bathroom, drink it with a big glass of water in the morning, and get your day off to a good start.
Now, I will tell you on one of the days, read the instructions, because some of these you actually have to take two, despite the name.
He was mad. Yeah, I don't
For
think
a year I took one, and then I read the instructions.
I think that was on the gummy version.
It was.
Yeah. So these are just the regular.
Like, how do he do that? It says one a day on the front of the bottle.
What do you mean I gotta take two?
I don't know what you're doing, people. This is probably the most expensive item on the list. I guess the Apple Watch was.
Yeah.
If you've ever wondered how Starbucks and all of these places make really great smoothies that are smooth, or
Crunchy ice.
what was the Smoothie King or whatever we went to
Smoothie
the other
King.
day.
Yeah, they all
It's
do.
one of these,
Mhm.
and these a Vitamix. This is a great deal at 279. Expensive, but I promise you, once you use one of these, it's worth it. They also do heating, can make soups in it, do all kinds of crazy stuff. It's a great product if you can afford it. We actually don't have one, but I may end up getting one.
He wants one.
I
Yeah,
do.
44% off, 279.95,
Mhm.
regularly 4.99.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a great deal for Black Friday. Maybe I'll let him buy one. We'll
But
see.
yeah, if you're big into the smoothies and the protein drinks, this is the Cadillac. This is the way to do it.
Oh, I love a pink cup. I say if you're having a problem getting your water in, get a cup that you love. So this one, simple modern, it's a 30-ounce cup. That's a good like starter size. As you're drinking your water, you could fill this up 3 times a day and you'd hit your water goal. It's on a Black Friday deal for 20% off. It's $20.24. It's insulated, it's got the handle, it's cup holder friendly, it's got a straw that matches so you know which straw goes with which cup. Yeah, so get yourself a great cup. They've got a lot of fun
The
colors.
straws are the bane of my existence.
I always go, "Where's the straw? What'd you do with the straw? Where's the straw?" So if it's the same color,
And
then there you go.
I'm supposed to match them up. I don't know what
Yes, you have
straw
to
went
match
with
up
what.
all the lids.
Not a clue.
A lot of people have talked about these walking pads. So this one we found, it's a great Black Friday deal at 17% off, 149.99. So maybe you don't want a whole big treadmill in your house, but maybe you want just something where you can, if you work from home, walk during the day, or maybe when you come home at night, hop on, or in the morning. So there's also a coupon there you can click for $30 off. So make sure you check that out. And yeah, it's an easy way to get some steps in if it's cold outside, if it's raining, if you've got kids and you don't want to leave them.
And this is nice because there's some videos on here with this one, and it's got wheels, so you could slide it under your bed, or you could stand it up and slip it into a closet, so it doesn't have to dominate like an old
Yeah,
stool.
you're not hanging your clothes on it when
Yeah.
you're not using it. I had a few pieces of exercise equipment like that.
All right, the Renpho body measuring tape. We did not measure. I wish I had.
Yeah.
Men have the advantage of I buy clothes by waist size or neck size, so I have some of those measurements. But honestly, particularly if you're just starting out your journey, weight is only one measure. Take pictures, take actual measurements,
Yeah.
give yourself other things to look at. And at 21.24 and 15% off, this is a great Black Friday deal from the Renpho.
And that has the app too.
Mhm.
So you just like you see the girl in the picture, you just slip it on your arm and it tightens and it's recorded. Like how easy is that? Because sometimes when you have a measuring tape, like it's hard to see around stuff and am I putting it in the right place? I'm not sure. So this just makes it a whole lot easier. And for $21.24, I mean it's great for any point in your fitness journey. Vital proteins. So we hear so much about this vital proteins with the collagen peptides. It's good for your hair, nail, skin, bone, joint health. There's zero sugar in this. It's unflavored. It's one of the best-selling things on Amazon right now. They've got it at 27% off. It's in 66 cents. And I've tried this. If you're really looking for something for your hair, skin, and nails, I would recommend this. It's got 20 grams of collagen peptides per serving. Now, I think you also don't confuse that with grams of protein. So you still need your protein on top of this, but it's something good to add in if you're concerned about collagen.
Yep. Oh, and the Theragun Prime deep tissue muscle massage gun. Actually, I used one this morning, had a knot in my back, really worked it out. So, particularly if you're starting on this weight loss adventure and you're losing weight, there's a lot of things that happens and soreness, and then you're working out.
Yeah.
So these are great options in it. 33% off at $199. This is a great price for it.
Yeah, I think this is one of the Theragun was one of the leaders, one of the initial people that started this. So I have one and it's just good. You just hold it against some, you don't have to press it or do it. You just hold it and it really gets the blood flowing. It gets things worked out. It's amazing how it can relieve that delayed onset muscle soreness you get sometimes from lifting weights or working out.
That's our Amazon Black Friday deals
Yeah, we hope you'll check them out. We've got all of the links in the
in the
description.
description.
So let us know what you think. Let us know if you order one. And thanks for watching.
Absolutely. My name is Christopher Durham.
I'm Lorraine Duran.
Please like and
Like and
subscribe.
subscribe.
And we are the Downsized.
Thank you.